so many others in sports and theater and the movie business didn't get the vaccine, friends of Eric Adams, and he gave them a pass. Eric Adams did not have to continue the de Blasio mandate of you get a vaccine or you're out. He did it, and he's made it personal ever since, fighting it, using corporation counsel to deprive these men and women. I remember when they were the heroes in the lockdown and the pandemic. Every night, 7 o'clock, hey, they're the best, not like the rest. And then we let them become zeros. I was on that bridge when all the men and women crossed over to City Hall. They remember me standing there, showing them, flying the American flag. I'm with you. When I was running in 2021, Eric Adams said, hey, you'll never come back. You'll never be rehired. So on day one, January 1st, 2026, and I know that there are quite a few of the men and women who don't want to come back. Some do. I'm going to invite them up on the stage, and I am going to say, not only are they entitled to come back if they want, but they're entitled to all back pay, all benefits, and this day is dedicated to these heroes. This is a shanda. This is un disgraziata. This is a stain on the soul of New York City. And today, we make it right. If they want to come back, they can have their jobs. If they choose not to, we totally understand why they would not want to work for the city of New York. But just recently, there was a press conference with Michael Mogul, the chairman of the UFT, and Eric Adams, and they announced they were hiring 3,000 new teachers. Not one of them were any of those teachers who lost their jobs as a result of the fact that they didn't take the vaccine. They couldn't for a number of reasons. They would have been the first persons that should have been recalled. This is personal with Eric Adams. Just like with Andrew Cuomo, everything was personal. They're bullies. They claim they're tough guys, right? There's nobody tougher in New York City than Curtis Sliwa. I think everybody would admit that. But I'm a man of compassion, consideration, and caring. The 3 C's are more important than being tough. You know, guys, being out there in the streets, anybody who has to keep telling you they're tough, they're not tough. They're weak, but they they bully those who can't defend themselves or who have been put out on a gangplank. No. That policy ends. And most importantly, we are going to lionize these individuals. We're going to dedicate inaugural day to them. And we will give them all the credit that they are due for being tortured. This was a form of torture. They lost their pensions. They lost their jobs. And then they weren't permitted to go get another job. They've lost their homes. They've lost all their equity. Many of them have become homeless, destitute, and their stories are not being told. I will be telling their stories every day and say, never again will this ever happen. And we need to honor these people. And that will be on the day when all eyes will be on that platform when I'm being sworn into office with my gorgeous wife, Nancy, who is my partner in all the animal rights issues. You know, we have another line, Protect the Animals line, because we believe in no-kill shelters and animal abusers need to be arrested, locked up. And then I'm going to say, but all these people back here, the backbone of this city, we gave them standing ovations during the lockdown and pandemic. They were heroes, and we turned them into zeros. No more, never again.
You know, I gotta admit,